I want you to cry into your Hello Kitty pillow. I want you to put your headphones on. I want you to listen to some Taylor Swift. And I want you to shake it off, you bland bitch.
What up, y'all? It's KMB, the Sexy Ninja, in the place to be for a Paper Saber universe, and this is the New World Podcast, brother. We're talking about NXT, March 3rd, 2026. Vic and Booker on commentary. We are building to Vengeance Day, March 7th. And what's funny is, like, well, I was like, oh my God, it's like a few weeks away. I'm like, oh no, literally, that's this weekend, right? That's this Saturday. Time. Oh, people texted me too. Yeah, I was just like, oh, yeah, because when Vengeance Day was upon us, I was like, oh, cool, they are going to get a pay-per-view, blah, 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 you know, and I didn't realize it is this Saturday. Yeah, so time. Woof. But we started off with Ethan and Miles cutting a promo on each other, and it ends up being a match for the North American Championship in their street clothes. We got to see Ethan's his shorty shorts, actual shorts. But yeah, Mr. Stone comes out. He's like, you two, the match will happen right now. And Ethan's like, wait, what? They don't even get the gear up. And Miles is supposed to be the babyface, right? Then why did he use the shoe to his advantage? So I was slightly annoyed by that. I was like, oh, okay. I just found it weird, when we play in this sandbox of heel, babyface, and all this goodness and gracious and all this craziness and stuff like that. So, but Miles retains his championship. So that's that. I was like, oh, we're going to waste the rematch here with this silliness. All right. But Miles got the win and he's retained. There was a really great video. This is the clip of this where Ethan's walking to the Performance Center and he's just like, I'm going to turn some things around and not turn some things around for myself tonight and blah, blah, blah. Then Miles pulls up and is like, hey, is this how you hold this championship? And I was like, what a dick. I like it. We got Miss Parker and Blake Monroe in a heated exchange against one another. Well, Blake's cutting her promo. Jada comes out and it just ends in a big old fight. And yeah, I'm very excited about that. I was just like, ooh, baby, let these two cook. Let these two cook, because I said this is the one thing I was excited about was Blake, getting in this this feud and stuff like that, especially with Miss Parker, who I think is very talented. Then we go into a speed match: Ren Sinclair versus Nikita Lyons. Of course, Kendall Gray's out there holding down her homie. She's like, "Come on, Ren! Come on, Ren!" And this was a fun match. And Ren gets the win, and we'll move on in this speed tournament. Another heated exchange. Tatum Paxley and Izzy Dame. These two don't like each other. It is known. It was great. It was a great package showing, this exchange between each other, sitting across from each other, the dollhouse and everything like that. So I really enjoyed this segment. I thought it was really cool the way it was done and how these two are going to beat the crap out of each other when it comes to that North American Championship. So excited about that. Match of the night: Shiloh Hill and Hank and Tank versus the Vanity Project. This is awesome. This is a great 3-on-3. Shiloh, Hank, and Tank get the win. Shiloh's really shining. Shiloh shine. Shine Shiloh. Yeah, I like Shiloh Hill. He grew on me in the show. LFG, he had me. My wife like, that guy's gonna be something, and he is. But they take on the Vanity Project and they beat the Vanity Project. But during this, here comes Blake. She wants Jada, and it's going to be a street fight at Vengeance Day between Miss Parker and Miss Monroe. And I was like, let's go. Yes. Let's get violent. Let these two fight forever. Then Tony, and Dion, they're going to have a parking lot brawl at Vengeance Day. And the way the rules work, because they had to lay it out for us, they fight in the parking lot, but they can only pin in the ring. Yeah. So Tony and Dion are going to have a crazy... we got a street fight. We got the rematch for the North American Championship. We got this parking lot brawl here. My gosh. We are building Vengeance Day, which is this Saturday. A women's championship, the NXT championship on the line. JC Jane versus Zarya. I thought this was going to go to Zarya so she can hold it over Miss Sol Ruka. Who's like, I got the championship before you, bitch. That's what I thought. That wasn't the case. But because Sol comes out, does a double Soul Snatcher just to cause Zarya, causing a DQ, no winner of this match, and Soul's like, ha, ha, ha. You lose now, too. You made me lose. So that's your face. So Soul's just like, yeah. You ain't going to get it, I ain't going to get it. So no one's going to get it. Get it? I liked it a lot. This, I don't know what the hell this was. Ricky Saints is out here singing, and he's asked, I don't know. This was just stupid, but because they have a match between each other at Vengeance Day, Joe Hendry and Ricky Saints, and Joe Hendry comes in, and they get in a big old fight. I don't know. Ricky Saints was singing like, "I'm Ricky Saints, I'm the wannabe rock right now." I don't know. I thought it was stupid. Then here comes the Vanity Project, and then here comes Miles, and this is the way we end the show because we're building Vengeance Day. So V-Day is March 7th. This Saturday. Remember that, folks, because time is not a concept in my head, apparently. All right, y'all, but that was NXT. March 3rd, 2026. Vic Booker on commentary. Match of the night is Shiloh, Hank and Tank versus the Vanity Project. Moment of the night. Ooh, I gotta say, Soul getting her revenge on Zarya. That double Soul Snatcher was nice. All right, y'all. That's it. That's all. Like and subscribe. Share with your grandma. Share with your grandpa. Share with the mom down at Walmart. I am KMB, the Sexy Ninja. And remember that the New World Podcast is for life.
That's how you do it. Like this right here. And then but I'm going to cover the ears. You know what? I'll walk.